How are you doing, everyone? It's me, the TheDomotaku, here today to talk about Fuuka, episode 5. Now, this episode didn't have a lot for it, but it was still dang pretty funny to watch, I must say myself. So, one of the things for this episode we have is the addition of Sara and the band. The band is complete, we have assembled the band is back in town, or wrong reference, but anyways. Sara, yeah, her character was quite the tsundere, quite the tsundere. So, of course, I'm gonna say it again, I'm just super happy about this show because I love the manga, and seeing the scene in the family restaurant with Sara and she's tweeting her picture of her food, right? And I'm guilty of that too, so I'll say that myself. I'm guilty of tweeting about what I'm eating and stuff because it looks pretty delicious, you know? And then you just like pops up on Twitter, it's like, oh, it can't be, is this person in front of me my Twitter friend? And I'm just like, yeah, it is. Imagine that happening in real life. I'm just like, this is, how's it going? Yeah, you know, I probably wouldn't have done that, but anyways, it's hilarious how, like, the mood swing she has after she notices that Yukon is her friend on Twitter, right? And it's just like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 you know, you're great. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry about this, and blah, blah. I'm just like, perfect, you know? She's like this so much in the manga. It's just like perfect. It was just hilarious to see her character in this thing. And then you have their first practice. So they all get their instruments used on the bass, whatever. Fuuka is singing. Sara's on the guitar. Nachi Senpai, I believe his name is the drummer, and then Miki, I'm so dead if I don't remember the names, is the keyboard, right? So I play their first song, and once again, it's Climbers High, which I have no problem with because I actually have the song now on my phone, and I listen to it every single day because I love that song so much. But, you know, diversity, you know, like I understand that in the story per se, the first song they're gonna sing is Climbers High because the first song they ever sang, or Fuuka sang, right? So I was like, okay, we're gonna do a cover song of this, and then we're gonna learn 2 to 3 other songs for the culture festival, the school festival, which is the big thing in the series, and that will be happening probably at the final episode, I'm assuming, right? So I forget exactly what happens in that part, but for one, they must have 2 more other songs to sing besides Climbers High, so 3 in total, right? So the first one's Climbers High, which I like so much, so that's good. The other 2, I don't know if they're going to be covers of hedgehogs in the series or they're going to be their own written original songs. I forget if they do that in the series, so that'll be a surprise for me to hear some new music once in a while, you know, something that's not Climbers High all the time. You know, they played it in the opening, they played it towards the end of the episode, which I don't know if it was me or not, but it did sound different a bit, just a bit, probably different from the opening. And I also looked it up too, so the person who sings the opening, Climbers High, is not Fuuka's voice actor. I'm just like, mind blown, or just like, oh, I guess that it wasn't Fuuka's voice singing it, because it is 2 different people. I researched and whatnot, right? So then, the other possibility I could think of for another song they could sing is the ending scene, or the ending song, and I took a time to listen to it this time because I actually don't listen to the ending song a lot. I just kind of forget about it, or when I'm done with the episode, I just turn it off, you know. But it's a possibility, so you know, they could actually sing the ending song. That's another possibility, or they have, of course, 2 more other songs to sing, cover the hedgehogs or originally written songs by them in the series and whatnot. So yeah, that's about it. So this is episode 5. We are almost halfway done with this series, and I must say it's quite well, I'm trying to say here, it's quite okay, or it's quite there. Also, you have, for anyone who's freaking fans of Tama-chan and Yuki, or not Yuki, Yukon, in the beginning of the episode, you have a little confrontation with them, and them reminiscing about them passing the kids and how you used to like her. There you go, guys. There you go. But, you know, it's only episode 5. We got 7 more left. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, I wish the 6th episode was tomorrow. Next week is the midway episode for the series, so I can't wait to see how far that is. Right now, it's progressing pretty well, because they have the band, they gotta practice their songs, and then basically the culture festival, when they perform, is the big conclusion. You know, you can technically structure it that way, I guess. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. Or episode 10 through 11 is like the conclusion, and there's like a little aftermath thing at episode 12. Possible, but you know, that's just, I don't remember every single thing from the beginning of the manga, guys. It's been quite a while. It was like 100 chapters plus on Fuuka or something like that. Alright, I can't, so I won't spoil anything for you guys because I can vaguely remember things that happen. I only remember like key important things, not like every single detail. So there's that. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like the video if you liked. Climbers High, once again, that song is just freaking amazing. I really like it. And subscribe because next week we'll be covering episode 6. We'll see what happens with Tama-chan, and you can possibly resolve that little thing in the beginning because that's all the screen time she had in this episode. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys on the next video on the TheDomotaku channel. So take care, guys. Matane and Climbers High. Woo! Let's go.